Namaste, this is Shakti. I hope you are having a good week so far. We are just coming out of full moon energy, and this full moon was a Pisces, very potent full moon. It brought a lot of emotions to the surface, and you may have experienced it in your own life experience. We felt very tender and sensitive in our hearts. I personally cleared a ton of grief that has been sitting in my space since honestly my birth. Yeah. In the last couple weeks, we have been really accelerating the healing of divine feminine on the planet. Whether you are aware of what divine feminine really means or not, let me break it down for you. Divine feminine is an aspect of us that channels all the love, all the inspiration, all the um, wisdom, all the creativity, all that intuitiveness in our life. Whether you are man or a woman, we all have the divine feminine aspect in ourselves. And it goes really well with that left brain, right brain analogy. So the right brain is where we channel a lot of that feminine function, the feeling, the emotion, the sensitivity, the intuitiveness, this kind of the space of just being ourselves. All of that is the right brain and connected with our divine feminine. Now, this is a very important aspect for us. If we don't, if we have deficiency or misalignment in our divine feminine, we will be a society, which actually we have been a society where we will be overdoing. We will be just in that mode of doing without really connecting with our purpose, without really connecting with who we are, without really having a solid really meaning behind anything. And you all know what that feels like when we are disconnected with our hearts, right? When we go in that overdrive of taking action, life becomes so stressful and dry, and there's really no meaning to connect with. So it is very important from time to time to really come back home to your heart, to really nourish and nurture and really connect, deeply connect with this divine feminine part of you. If you know me and my work, by now you know I offer every 6 month container called Awakening Divine Feminine. Awakening Divine Feminine is a 10-day journey. And in this journey, we really align with these sacred days, 9 days of Navaratri, which is 9 nights. And we worship, we really meditate on the essence of divine feminine. And each night, each evening, there's a different essence we really meditate on. So over the period of 10 days, I know I kept saying 9 nights, but my program, the journey is really 10-day long. And every day we have a very specific intent. So we really look at every aspect, 10 different aspects of our life, actually 9 different aspects of our life. And on 10th day, we really define our definition of divine feminine, our spirit's information, our heart's information that is knowledge, the creation, the inspiration that aligns with our own heart. So 10th day is all about integration. The day one is really connecting with our roots, with Mama Earth, with really bringing in the safety in the body, really connecting with that nature within and nature around us. The second day is all about connecting with our connection with the higher self, our connection with the source, our connection with the creator. And we all have that priestess side of us, whether we call it priest or priestess. They both come from the place of divine feminine. The third day, we're going to really dig into our hearts, understand how we manifest. we really bring in that knowledge that is very specific to you, and you will learn how to manifest with ease. The fourth day is really about womb healing, and we go deep into our womb from where we create every aspect of our life from. And we clear that out to tap into our creativity. Day five is all about warriors, strengthening that mental capacity to go for it, to make commitment, to channel courage, to really follow through and dive deep into our dharma, which is to love ourselves and to love the world around us. The day six, we're going to tap into the heart more and really bring in the intimacy in the relationships that we have in our lives. No more superficial relationship. We go in with that innocence, with that trust, and we create that more and more in that space of intimacy. Then day seven is all about transformation, really opening ourselves to growth, to changes. And I know the last thing our egos ever want to do, our minds ever want to do, is to change. But change is where we really come into our essence. So we really open up to that. Day eight is all about motherhood, and for folks who are mothers, this aligns perfectly. For folks who don't have kids, it's okay. uh, Mothering happens in so many different ways, and it is still, and a lot of women, a lot of people I work with in this container, they also clear out relationship that they have with their mothers and their grandmothers and the whole lineage relationships. Day 9 is all about stepping into our intuitive gifts. We all are intuitives. Let's claim it for ourselves. We are all very specially gifted, and we all have this gut feeling. We all have this internal radar of our intuitiveness. And the 10th day is all about stepping into our glory, our embracing of who we are as this divine feminine, and really integrating that, embracing that, embodying that, and setting the course, the plan of action for to go forward, to move forward. So that is what the journey is about. This journey is really inspired by the nine archetypes, or the nine forms of goddess Durga, and I have taken that inspiration and really found these archetypes that we could connect with, and really tangibly really connect with, and tangibly bring in our embodiment in our own life. So that is what the journey is about. Every evening we're going to meet at 6 o'clock Pacific time for 90 minutes, hour and a half, and it will be a very sweet, intimate gathering. We're going to set our intentions on day one, and we're going to complete the whole journey on day 10. All of this will be you can participate from on Zoom, so nobody has to commute or figure out other logistics. You can all be in your space and still connect with the rest of the container. If you have taken this journey, I highly recommend that you continue the work and you take it again. I personally get so much out of it because every time the energy is different, the collective energy is different, the container energy is different, the intentions are different. Every time we walk away with completely different experiences, and I really step into very, very magical experience, stuff that happens in my life. Nobody would believe all the magic I get to experience, and I have plenty of stories to share that I will spare you in this moment. But think of being in a state when you are internally aligned, how everything flows, how these synchronicities happen all around you, how you tap into the magic of life, where effortlessly things just happen, things just manifest without acting, without like having to go through the formality of taking an action for them. It just sort of happens, and it's hard to understand from that logical mind perspective, but all of that is available and all of that magic is held for you by your divine feminine. So join us if you can. I would love to have you in the circle, and we are going to create some really juicy magic together. And if you have questions, please reach out, okay? Thank you. Take care of yourself. Love you. Bye.